Greetings! Welcome to my channel, Temperance Alchemy 13. I would like to do a 5-card spread today. I am being called by Spirit to commune with our ancestors and other loved ones who have passed on and may have not decided to come back quite yet. I am a medium. I can touch something of someone's and know if they are in this plane or not. I've also helped others to cross over. At least I hope I pray I have helped them to cross over. I have advised them when I encounter them to go into the light because it is full of love. They will be safe there, and then they will be able to come back if they'd like to, if they choose to. And today is Dia de los Muertos. It is also known as All Souls Day. It's also my birthday, so yay. But happy birthday to all my birthday twins out there. May you have a beautiful and blessed new beginning. Another lovely year around the sun. So I'm going to use the Halloween Forever Oracle for this 5-card spread, just because there is a lot of Dia de los Muertos imagery in the cards, and would just love to continue working with this deck for the collective. I also have a brand new tarot deck that my best friend got for me today as a present. It is the Tarot of the Divine, and the imagery is so sweet and impactful at the same time, and I really know that this deck is going to be great as a final message tonight. So let's get started with the reading. I would like to thank Source, archangels, angels, ancestors, loved ones, interdimensional beings of love and light. Please guide these cards for the utter, complete, highest good of all. All praise, glory, and the highest be to Mirana Shumshika, to the ends of the universes, of all the universes, and the ends of times, of all times. Amen. When I speak about Mirana Shumshika, that is the Aramaic name for Jesus the Messiah. I know that there are a lot of Jesus wounds out there, and I can definitely relate. But I'm here to help us all heal from that and realize that there's really, how can I put this? It was really more so a conflation of Jesus that people have a wound with because of those who misrepresent his teachings, and it's just more so the patriarchy. And Jesus is a communist. Jesus is the ultimate magician. He shows us how you can have everything and nothing all at once. And I really do appreciate that I'm here in this timeline and working to shift collective to Christ consciousness, because there truly is so much love and light in a show. And with a lot of Pisces in my birth chart, I definitely have a strong connection with him. And yeah, so let's get into the reading here. So, just going to shuffle these cards here. And this 5-card spread is known as the Fairy Witch spread in the Halloween Forever Oracle. It helps us to see where and how to work our magic to affect the most favorable outcome for ourselves and everyone concerned. So I'm just going to shuffle these. Okay, one more time, Spirit. Thank you. Okay. So card 1 is the present situation, what is happening and how we can understand it better. And we have received the moon moth. This is such a beautiful card. So as the present situation and how we can understand it better, is definitely talks about magic, as we have the maiden mother crone symbol, the witch symbol, of course, on her chest there. And she has those beautiful crescent moons all jeweled in her hair. So it's, to me, this card is saying to understand how magical we are, the power that we have to affect changes around us, how we activate and inspire others to spark their own lights within. So referring to the author's interpretation, yes, so we should be still, steer clear of harshness, and be exceptionally gentle with ourselves. Honor our sensitivity, take care of our energy, and act in accordance with our clear inner knowing now. It says this moon moth fairy may be delicate, but she is also powerful, for she is attuned to the wisdom of the great goddess, also goddess Hecate, and the subtle frequencies of the spirit realm. She has appeared to remind you that you also have these abilities, but to hear guidance, must first relax and spend some quiet time alone to purify and reset mind, body, and spirit. It's also asking us to take more downtime to heal, cleanse, and recharge. Our intuitive and psychic abilities will take a hit, but remember that it's perfectly natural to go in and out of balance throughout our life experience. So there's no need to judge ourselves when this happens. Instead, we can simply notice and take steps to remedy this condition now. This is likely a message to cancel plans and carve out some time in our schedules for relaxation, meditation, rest, and attentive self-care. It is also quite possible that we will benefit from taking a break from too much sugar, alcohol, or other substances that in excess can block our connection to spirit. Furthermore, we can help to purify and reset our vibrations by removing clutter, cleaning, and clearing space in our home with chimes, bells, the smoke from ethically sourced dried Palo Santo or sage, a mister of rosewater, or an aromatherapeutic space clearing mist, a grounding spray, or energy clearing spray. There's lots of neat recipes online you can make at home. Most certainly benefit from fine-tuning chakras and energy field. Can also do this by performing a chakra clearing or energy healing meditation or receiving a Reiki healing or other energy work. We are a channel of divine wisdom and healing. Relax, tend to wellness, and then listen deeply. This will realign with divine orchestration and flow. There is a great Reiki healer on YouTube. I will post his handle in the description box for you all. This is a really great card. It's always wise to focus on self-care and filling our own cups so that we are able to fill others' cups, and also as our cup overflows, it will fill others' cups as well, especially those closest to us. So for card 2, what we expect or desire, how we are presently imagining or hoping this will play out, and the energy you are projecting and swirling into the mist. We have received Ophelia's ghost. There's just definitely a lot of change. A lot of metamorphoses are coming to completion. Many of us are coming out of our cocoon phases into the beautiful butterflies and moths that we are destined to be. And it is said that even a butterfly's wings can affect change on the other side of the world, also known as the butterfly effect. I haven't seen that movie, but just the concept alone is really powerful. So this card is letting us know that we have been used, ignored, marginalized, or otherwise mistreated. Acknowledge this, be compassionate with ourselves, and take steps to heal. So it's going back to the first card. Feel our painful feelings, but also believe in our ability to triumph. Source loves when we take a tragedy or a drama and transmute it to a comedy or action or romance. It's just all the more magical of a story. In Shakespeare's Hamlet, my drama teacher in high school is a huge Shakespeare fan. Ophelia is a melancholy beauty who could have evolved into a powerful, wise woman had she not died from a broken heart far too young in age. Here, Ophelia's ghost, unseen by mortal eyes, is calmly watching Hamlet talk with his friend Horatio and the grave diggers who are even now digging her grave. In life, Ophelia loved Hamlet, who was so wrapped up in his own problems and prejudices. He wasn't inclined to reciprocate, although he had no qualms about using her and then casting her aside. Now, while the insult still smarts, the fog of illusion has cleared, and she can see Hamlet as the narcissist he is. Even more importantly, her own true self is coming into focus. She realizes she is, and in fact has always been, powerful, beautiful, and infinitely worthy of love. While Ophelia is seen as a tragic figure, here we see hope. For while she has changed forms, she is still here. And while the skulls symbolize the part of her that has perished, the butterflies mirror her transformation into her limitless and ethereal form. Every life contains heartbreak and hurt. While it may be tempting to close your heart or harden it against the world, don't. Breathe into the pain and let it inspire your personal evolution. Let go of your old visions, dreams, and expectations to discover even better ones. Inhabit your infinite identity, spread your newfound wings, and fly. Clarity, healing, and renewal are available to us now. Like Ophelia's grave and the butterfly's cocoon, this is a portal of transformation. Transcend the limited illusion of who you thought you were and become the unlimited being you are. Card 3 is advice, how we can work our magic to transform this challenge or situation in the best and most helpful way possible. And here we have Conjure the Dragon. So we are currently in the year of the dragon, which is one of the most lucky years in the Chinese zodiac. I can definitely say this year has brought much transformation, many blessings, many gifts, and I want to say a oneness with my identity. So in the book, we have to conjure up our confidence, find creative and magical ways to coax out brightness and boldness. Even if we feel shy or unsure, playfully shore up courage and know that we are safe. Even though she looks worried, the dragon fairy has summoned her power in the form of the dragon ally she carries in front of her heart. By imagining her bold positivity as a separate dragon ally or fetch, she has changed her circumstances and prospects for the better. She has emboldened herself to face her fears so she can triumph and thrive. In just the same way, we are far more influential and capable than we feel. Even if these qualities feel woefully out of reach, we can magically bring them in anyway by closing our eyes, relaxing, calling on the bright red dragonling spirit that is, in fact, our very own self-assurance and unflagging positivity. While this spirit is somewhat metaphorical, it is also a literal part of us. By envisioning our confidence as a happy little dragon we carry in our arms, we make it more accessible instantly. It's definitely a totem. It is simply a way of relating to ourselves that will help us actualize and wield our power. What is our dragonling's name? What does it feel like to hold a little fireball in our arms? Work with this clear inner vision and let our playful experimentation open the door to success. In the spirit of this lighthearted approach, also look for ways to boost our chutzpah through what we wear and how we adorn ourselves. For example, we will certainly feel brave, certainly feel and behave differently if we wear big black boots, sparkly makeup, or a brightly colored coat. I love my Doc Martens. As Halloween often reminds us, the costumes we wear bring out and enhance the inner qualities that align with how we appear outwardly. And card 4 is the shadow. Hidden, concealed, or unexpected aspects to this question or challenge and how we can bring them into the light. And we have received La Luna, which is absolutely astute. The moon is all about what is hidden. Also intuition, of course. And while the moon can illuminate a lot for us, we are still in the presence of the new moon energy. And this is a time when the shadows are biggest. La Luna says relax and receive, so all cards are telling us to relax more. More so to come into our divine femininity, whether we identify as someone masculine or not, or non-binary, of course. We still have these energies of femininity, masculinity, and each of us can tap into those energies for working magic in our own lives. And female divinity is definitely more so with intuition, so heavily connected to the moon, cycles of the moon. It would also be a great tip to track the moon and not plan, but work around those phases. We also should revel in considerable blessings, cultivate everyday beauty, and luxuriate in the little things. Dia de los Muertos, the Mexican Day of the Dead, coincides with Halloween, although it is not Halloween, but its origins are far older, reaching back thousands of years. In this card, we have a beautiful little bruja observing this ancient holiday, and Halloween is also known as Dia de las Brujas in Mexico. She's gazing at the moon, surrounded by lilies and irises, which are blooms sacred to divine feminine, holding a moon covered in magical charms known as milagros, or also miracles. Notice that she holds the moon gently. She does not grip it tightly, for she knows there is great power in relaxation and ease, getting into the flow. In her stillness, she is open to the healing and empowering light of the moon, and the delicious fragrance of the velvety flowers that flank her. In gazing upward, she releases attachment to certainty and trusts that her life's unfolding is governed perfectly by the moonlight and the music of the spheres. Similarly, though it may seem counterintuitive, if you are to manifest our goals and achieve our aims, we must temporarily stop striving. Detachment attracts. Yep. Because when we attach ourselves to our manifestations, we're actually creating blocks for ourselves, because that's the conscious mind trying to figure it out, telling ourselves, oh, it hasn't happened yet, it's never gonna happen. And that's just self-sabotage in one of the highest forms. You know what you want, you give it to the universe, and let the universe work it out for you. And in the meantime, follow intuition for those little nudges that spirit will give us for inspired actions. So all these cards are asking us to rest. It would be very wise to listen. We have already done the work. Our continued tension is keeping desires at bay. When you stop holding on too tightly, we will allow our most desirable and magical outcome to unfold. It's great to get clear on our dreams and desires, to take action as we feel guided, and to clearly state our intentions to the goddess and the moon. But at some point, we must quieten our mind and luxuriate in our senses, so we can awaken to all the blessings of the moment, and the magic can flow in and prepare us forward into our glorious new stage. The goddess yearns to bless us with all that we desire. So relax, be still, stop seeking and striving, and allow all good things to come to us. And the last card is the outcome, what the result will be, and how we can move forward in the wisest and most empowered possible ways. This is a beautiful card, Immortal Gaze. And this is the pretty vampire that's on all the backs of the cards. So Immortal Gaze advises us to be still and observe. Know that time works for us, that we are beings that transcend time. And while in the human timeline experience, time is such a big thing, it's merely you can't tell your friend, hey, let's go have coffee on the 12th moon from now. You could, but having these quantifications just sort of purport the timeline, and it just helps us to all sort of come together because numbers are universal language, so they are the easiest to recognize. And as someone with ADHD, time and I are we're I guess you could call us frenemies, but not, because I'm really starting to heal my relationship with time, especially through tarot. But in the book, yes, pause and observe with unwavering patience, listen deeply, and watch closely before forming conclusions or making moves. The true nature of a person or situation will reveal itself in time, providing us with the information that we require. This card indicates we must not blindly trust someone, rush into something, or take a situation at face value. Sometimes we must read the fine print, and if it crosses our mind that something is too good to be true, that may indeed be the case. On the other hand, in time, we may discover that the object of our own inquiry is indeed trustworthy. In this case, too, our patience and caution will be rewarded. For with due diligence, we need not simply wonder and hope for the best. By doing our homework, we will actually have data points supporting our decision to move forward, collaborate, or commit. There's a myth that intuition will always reveal everything to you right away. In fact, when divine timing is at work, there are no clear or obvious answers right out of the gate. These are moments when we must get comfortable with uncertainty and to let go of the need to immediately see our next step. A wise being knows many things, including that we don't always know. Embrace ambiguity. If we don't know what to do, don't do anything, then calmly observe. Bide time and see what is revealed. We will know when the right time is to act. So rest, take care of ourselves. Yes, follow inspired actions communicated by Spirit Team. But for the most part, it's asking us to take time for ourselves. And with winter coming, is a great time to go back possibly into the cocoon phase and just work on self, shadow work, energy cleansing, aura cleansing, getting clear with intentions in all aspects, and just allowing the flow of time to bring to us what we desire. I love this. So, for a final message, I would like to ask Source, what is the best energy that we can embody moving forward with all the rest that we are being advised to do? What else would best support the collective spirit? Okay, we'll have 2 cards here. 3 cards here. That's too many cards, Spirit. Let's have 1 card, please. One card, please, Spirit, for the collective. Okay, I'll take it. Thank you. So here we have the 9 of Swords. Just need to let go of worries, need to let go of fears, limiting beliefs, and embrace divine feminine for confidence, self-empowerment, coming into our own. The author's interpretation, this talks about Oedipus, the Greek myth. The 9 of Swords represents decision-making controlled by anxiety. The oracle at Delphi warns the king that his son Oedipus will one day kill him. Had he not let his fears control him and raised his son in love instead of hate, the king's eventual death could have been avoided. So yes, this card talks about anxiety, terror, nightmares, obsession, and insomnia. Which, yes, our overactive minds will definitely keep us up at night or cause disturbed sleep. And I definitely had a breakthrough by doing the Reiki cleansing on YouTube yesterday and was able to get some sleep. So I'm very excited. And we have daylight savings coming up in the morning, so it'll be another hour of sleep. Yay. Well, we'll see how it goes, but I'm sure it'll be great. I truly pray that this reading has brought much insight, clarity, and guidance to your journey. I think it's a very lovely reading talking about focusing on our health and wealth and allowing the universe to do the hard work. I definitely look forward to seeing you in the next reading after I have rested fully, and I can't wait. Feel free to comment, like, subscribe, or send an email, whatever you feel guided to do. But I'll see you in the next one. Stay soft, stay sweet, stay pure. Love you.